Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Today we're going to be going over something a community manager mentioned yesterday that I don't think anyone has really spoken about, particularly because it was almost impossible to find. I wouldn't have even known about this unless one of my viewers came into my Twitch channel and told me that they themselves had the conversation that I'm about to show you with a Battlefield community manager named Stratford87. As always, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button as it does really help the channel out. And thank you guys for almost hitting 21,200 subs. You guys are awesome. Quick little news about the montage. My editor says it should be rendered by Sunday, and I am very excited for that. So as far as what the community manager had to say, this was actually on Battlefield forums, which I just don't go on because who the fuck goes on Battlefield forums? But it was a back and forth with one of my viewers regarding sort of DICE's communication and the next update. And I honestly can't even believe the community manager responded to this, because the way my friend sort of wrote this was, I would say, abrasive. Like, dude, I know you have your mouth shut by the incompetent, greedy higher-ups, but can you at least tell us, is the patch big or small? Like, I actually can't believe he got a response. But community manager did respond and said, yes, I can share that with you. The next patch, he means, will be considerable, and we're currently looking at a few hundred changes. It's mostly bug fixes, but we're also looking to make further changes for vehicle balance and current behavior of attachments and weapons. Now, we already knew about the changes coming to the vehicle balance and the current behavior of attachments of weapons. What we didn't know is there's apparently going to be hundreds of bug fixes, or a quote-unquote few hundred changes containing mostly bug fixes. So I think it's safe to assume that at least 100 of those changes are bug fixes. Now, it doesn't really matter because we don't know what they're fixing. And the community manager goes on to say that he's not trying to tease us by being vague, and that he's still compiling the full list of changes for us because apparently it's a lot. And this is interesting because this is the sort of communication that we need from the main Twitter accounts of Battlefield, right? My Twitch viewer should not have to tell me that this happened on a one-on-one basis with him on a Battlefield forum that nobody goes on. This sort of stuff should be said in the public eye. This is the sort of communication that the people want, and I think it would really be beneficial for them to start posting things such as this on the Battlefield Direct Communication Twitter, which, funnily enough, doesn't really seem like there's a lot of direct communication coming from the Battlefield Direct Communication Twitter. Now, Stratford provided some more interesting tidbits earlier in the post, responding to someone else regarding why they don't really share what's going on the patch until the final thing. Because he says sometimes, for example, I could share right now that X changes in the update, but later we end up moving X change to another update, or maybe we're not doing X at all, and now we're doing Y. And he goes on to say, you know, it's not personally helpful if we share something, then they change it, blah, blah, blah. And then he says that the follow-up for maps is presently scheduled to go live before the end of the week. I assume what he's talking about there is, if you remember, they showed the sort of preview layouts for some of the breakthrough changes they were going to make. I assume that's what he's talking about there. And he said this yesterday, so it should be pretty soon, considering today is Thursday, the day this video goes up. So that's really it for this video. Don't want to drag it on for too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button if you want informational and update videos like this, or if you just enjoy the gameplay in the background. Subscribe to the channel as I post regularly. I stream on Twitch every single day. First link in the description, and make sure notifications are on. You're not going to want to miss the montage that I'm putting out, hopefully in about a week to week and a half time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope to see some of you guys in the stream tomorrow. See ya.